guys, let me ask you a question. Do you think you have dating charisma? Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, I got a decent job. I dress okay. I'm not ugly. So why am I invisible to women? Well, let me tell you something, guys, that's going to blow your mind. The most attractive trait you can develop as a man in 2025, believe it or not, it's not money. It's not your physique. It's not your height or how many followers you have. It's not some made up alpha energy. It's emotional presence. So stick with me for a couple minutes because I'm going to show you how mastering this one item, this one skill can change your whole dating life. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode of what's coming up next. Here's the most important thing men don't realize. Women aren't deciding if they like you based on your stats. They're deciding if they like you based on how they feel when they're in your presence. You ever go out with a guy friend and he's not the best looking dude, but women just gravitate to him? Why is that? It's because he has social charisma, because he takes time to talk to them. They feel seen. He's not scrolling through his phone. He's not lost in his head thinking, geez, do I look good enough right now to approach her? He just does it. He's there. He's focused on her. Because emotional presence means you're locked in. Eye contact, body language, listening, and most of all, you're not trying too hard. You're not performing. You're just being the best version of yourself. So let me paint you a picture. You're on a first date. You're sitting across from a beautiful girl at the sushi restaurant, and your brain is doing Olympic level mental gymnastics. Did I compliment her again? Should I mention my job? Wait, did I say that already? Is she bored? Oh my God, she's bored. What am I going to do? And you know what she's feeling on the other side of that table? She's feeling your nervous energy, your tension, and in the long run, she's not feeling any vibe whatsoever. Now compare that to a guy who leans back, smiles, and says, I almost didn't wear this shirt tonight because I thought it made me look like a middle school art teacher. Boom, she laughs, she relaxes. And just like that, the date feels real. Charisma isn't a gift, it is a skill that can be learned. Researchers have studied charismatic people and they found two things that they consistently do. Number one, they make people feel important. And number two, they're completely present in that moment. So what does it look like for you on a date? Well, the first thing I would do is put my phone away or put it on silent. Don't think about what you're going to say next. Listen to what she's saying. You want to mirror her vibe, not in a fake way, but in a grounded way. If she laughs, loosen up. If she's opening up emotionally to you, don't make a joke at that time. Just stay with her and stay focused. Here's how to build this trait starting right now, guys. You want to practice deep listening. Next time someone talks, don't interrupt. Just listen. Let there be pause. Let there be silence. It's okay. Number two, you want to maintain a soft eye contact. Now, you don't want to stare at her like a serial killer, but you don't want to look away. You don't want to look scared either. Confidence is calm. Number three, ground yourself. Before you meet her, take about 60 seconds before you go into the restaurant to compose yourself and remind yourself she's lucky to be meeting you. Just show up as the best version of yourself, the most relaxed version of yourself. So let's talk about what not to do. If your idea of being present is trauma dumping about your ex on a first date, that is a huge no. If you're nervously speed talking about crypto or how much you can bench press, that is a very hard no. If you bring up your mom 3 times in the first 10 minutes, let's stop right there. You need therapy first, dating second. Presence isn't about saying more, it's about saying less and meaning it. So here is your dating to win challenge for the next 3 consecutive conversations that you have with someone, whether it's on a date, it's your barista, it's your mom. Oh, there we go with your mom again. I want you to be 100% emotionally present. Watch what happens. People lean in, they smile more, they feel seen. In a world where everyone is locked in on their phone, this is a rarity and something that will definitely get noticed. If you can show a woman that you're calm, grounded, confident, and fully there with her, you instantly separate yourself from 90% of the other guys out there, and that is a win-win for you. And I guarantee this, if you start practicing presence every day, not just in your dating life, but in your work life and your other outlets of social life, women will notice. They won't just like you. And again, that's another win-win for you. So that's it for today's episode of Dating to Win. If you got value from this, drop a like, hit a subscribe, share it with a guy that you think may need to hear it. Next week, we're breaking down the real reason your texts aren't getting replies and how we're going to fix that. So, in the meantime, stay grounded, be present, and as always, date to win. Thanks for tuning in on the podcast, and thanks for watching on the YouTube channel. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to Dating to Win. If you're serious about improving your dating game, don't miss an episode. Hit the subscribe button or go to youtube.com/datingtowin25. Good luck out there, and we'll see you on the next episode of Dating to Win.